Your mind is alive. Your body is alive. Are they in sync? Does your body take in what your mind says in a way that is open and receptive through active listening and non judgment? Does your mind take in what your body says? Does your mind have the space to hold the sensations, the physical experience, your emotions, to hold it with ease and compassion and care? Notice how you talk to yourself and your body. What is your relationship like with your body? Your body is a messenger. It sends signals. It lets you know from an intuitive place what to go for, what decisions to make, where to be, what to listen to. And it also sometimes falls into old habits and patterns based on your nervous system. That distinction between your intuition, that subtle inner voice that has no story, versus the stories that we tend to tell ourselves based on our past experiences and filling in the blanks of the future. So when we engage in these somatic or therapeutic body-based practices, we are enhancing that relationship between your mind, your body, and your heart, so that you're leading from your heart and your intuition versus leading from old patterns and old beliefs and expectations of trying to control and force things in the future. Many people overextend themselves because they believe that they need to earn or they need to control or that they need to prevent. And here we're starting with a fresh blank slate, a fresh open space to hold your body so that it can move through what may be ready to be dissolved, and also open up to be receptive to new wisdom and inspiration, so that when you're inspired and your nervous system and your body feels that sense of calm and readiness and courage, you're able to take action that leads to the most amazing creations and results. So welcome. Let's get started. So go ahead, come to your mat. So I am using the Hugger Mugger mat. It's nice and thin, and it has this grip that really holds you when you're in various yoga positions. I also have 2 blocks. If you happen to have blocks, beautiful. If you want to use a stack of books because you want to have those supports, sometimes a few hardback books can work as well. And then I have a bolster. And if you don't have a bolster and you'd like to grab 2 pillows, you can have those as well. So begin. Come to an easy seat. This therapeutic yoga practice, my yoga offerings are all about choice, that you are listening to your body and choosing what works for you in the exact moment that you are in. So if there's anything that I cue or that I model that you do not want to partake in, take your own variation. If you want to lay on your mat for the whole time, you are still doing yoga, because yoga is a love for your body. Yoga is movement, it's stillness, it's stretch, but it's also what you're doing when you're off the mat. Yoga does you instead of you doing the yoga. So when you're opening up to yourself and you're surrendering to the present moment, the body will work for you. It's designed for your survival. And that mind, heart, body cohesion is what integrates and creates that wholeness. And many people say that they feel fragmented or they don't feel whole or they're searching for home. You are already home by being here and being in your body. And so allowing the yoga pose to show itself to you. This is not about perfection. This is letting the body land in the shape, in the stretch, in the posture, and trusting that it is exactly how it is meant to be, and recognizing, noticing through awareness how you feel and what sensations or emotions and responses from your mind are coming up. Because as we enhance this relationship with self, you will naturally integrate and receive the benefits and then integrate it. You don't need to figure anything out. There's nothing that you need to do except open yourself up to the benefits of the practice, and then allowing yourself to continue to live presently in the moment, in the open blank space for those creations to occur. That your thoughts will be so presently aligned, not focused on the past, not predicting the future, not analyzing, though instead being a receptor through your senses beyond just your mind, so that you receive, so that you access your intuition and enhance your relationship and authenticity in the way that you show up in the world. I truly believe that your authentic self is the foundation for your growth, for positive change, and for living the most fulfilling life. You'll just receive the feedback and the reinforcement from people around you. They'll start saying, "You're shining brighter." You have an energy around you that is uplifting, that's magnetic. So, taking your easy seat, maybe making a few motions or movements through your spine, up in your chest, down your torso, in your shoulders, in your head and neck. If you want to play your own music, and then coming to stillness, stacking the vertebrae in your spine, noticing your sit bones touching the ground, maybe even taking your hands and internally rotating from your hips and thighs. That will give you a greater foundation to be rooted. This rootedness in your root chakra, the first chakra, an energetic point in your body. It's at the base of your spine and your tailbone. It's touching the mat or the ground, a pillow, the earth beneath you. And then taking your hands, lifting them up and overhead as you breathe in, lengthening through the sides of your body. Maybe you look up, and then you're going to make fist as you exhale. So pulling the fingers in, make those fists and draw the arms down. The elbows come in. Beautiful. Take that again. Inhale to lift. And exhale, pull it in, starting to wake up. Inhale, whatever time of day as you're waking up. Exhale, enhancing your breath and energy. Inhale, lift. Exhale, breathe it out. Let it be audible. Inhale, lift and rise. Pulling the fingers in, feeling it through your fists, your empowerment. Inhale, lift. Exhale out one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it in. Gently let the hands rest now on your knees or on your thighs. Open to receive. Connect and attune through your awareness, bringing your attention to that tingle sensation within your fingers, your hands, your arms, your skin, your body. Breathe. Let the effects sink into you. Notice the sounds, your breath, the felt sense, the temperature in your room, any scents or smells, a lingering taste in your mouth, any colors or visuals if eyes are closed or open, what you may see around you. And then take one hand to the belly and one to the heart. You're welcome to set an intention, a present-based statement that aligns with you, that already exists. To gain further access to this inner, heart-led knowing, to release what you tend to cling to, hold on to, attach to no longer focus on force or outcome, to surrender to the fear that attempts to protect, and bring in a sense of protection. I'm already protected. May you inform any fear in your body of that message. I am already protected. that being authentic will not lead to rejection, abandonment, disconnection, guilt, or shame, or judgment. My authenticity is my greatest gift. My humanness is my greatest gift. My humanness is what connects. My authenticity is what connects. I no longer prove or earn or overfunction or please for reward, reinforcement, or connection. My humanness and my authenticity connects. I am connected safely, securely in this moment. And so it is. Taking your hands out in front of you, rolling over your legs, come to all fours. I'll move to the side so you may see. Align your knees with your hips and your wrists with your shoulders. Notice if there's this arch in your back. Pull the belly in, tuck it in so you have one straight line from the crown of your head all the way to your tailbone. That's what we just rooted in, that safety and security. Grounding in the hands, pressing the tops of your feet to the top of the mat. Squeeze the belly in, pull the shoulders apart. Head moves slightly forward. Eye gaze a few inches in front of you, tabletop. Feel that power. And then you can start to move the hips. So maybe the hips move side to side. They can take some circles, moving up through the spine. So like flowing water. Listen to the body as it moves. That listening isn't necessarily from inquiry. That listening is your presence. Presence to observe, to take in, to notice. Breathe. One more round of breath as you move the hips in both directions, however that shows up for you. Coming back to stillness in all fours. Now slowly move the belly down into cow, lifting the tailbone, opening up through the heart, gazing up towards the sky, cow pose. Squeeze the belly and inner thighs, squeeze the glutes, squeeze other muscles that you don't normally give attention to. And then round in the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, cat. Pull the shoulders apart, maybe shake your head, yes and no. Squeezing the belly button up to the spine, cat pose. Feel the stretch. Allow the stretch to open up the vertebrae in the spine. The spine is that receptor, the communicator with your nervous system. The spine holds so much information, creative intelligence. Send the message right here, right now to your spine. I'm expanding and opening. And then back into cow. My spine is flexible. I easily adapt. I take in from all directions the oxygen, the light, the nourishment from the universe, from the earth, from the world. Move back in to cat. And then take some rounds of cat-cow. Few rounds with your breath. Let this transition you out of feeling stuck or detached, exhausted. Let the motion and the flow counteract your fatigue. I care for myself. One more round. And then back to all fours. Grounding into the right hand, lifting up the left hand. Inhale, and then exhale, open twist. Twist from your spine, stacking the shoulders, Feel the twist in the spine right from the center. You can even bring your hand there. Some gentle pressure. Notice where you experience sensation. Continue to breathe. Squeezing the core in. You are strong. One more inhale, feeling through the posture, through the shape, and then exhale, planting the left hand down, switching sides. Left hand plants, squeeze the belly in, inhale, and then exhale, open up to the right. Gazing up, stretching from the left palm all the way out the right fingertips. Or if you want to take your hand down to the center of your back, that gentle push, that connection of your hand and your spine, radiating this energy, inspiration and integration of your wisdom, your knowledge, your skills, your talents, your abilities, radiating now up into your heart. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Walk the hands forward, puppy pose. If at any point you want to put a blanket underneath your knees or lift the mat to make a little more cushion if your knees start to hurt, absolutely a choice. Walking the hands forward, forehead's going to come down on the mat. Keep the sit bones up to the sky, pressing the hands energetically forward as you pull the knees back. Create this opposition through the body. Breathe. Deep breath in through the chest. Exhale out the mouth. Make a sigh. Inhale. Let it be audible. Exhale out. Maybe you move the forehead a little side to side. One more breath in and exhale out. Coming out of this shape, walking your hands back underneath you, lifting the left leg, bending at the knee, flexing the foot. Take some hip circles. Moving through the hips, one direction, and then go the other way. Beautiful. Just getting into some of that mobility and rotation. One more round. Nice. And left leg down, switching sides. Lifting the right leg, bending at the knee, flexing the foot, squeezing through the core, and then take some circles with the hip. Big or small, fast or slow, one way, and then go the other. And breathe. One more time. Come down. Bring the knees to the width of the mat. Toes touch, child's pose. Some release. So bringing the sit bones to your heels or a blanket in between. If your sit bones don't touch your heels, maybe a blanket. Walking the hands forward into child's pose. And now this is a moment in time where if you'd like to use your bolster or pillow for a little cushion, you can bring it right in between your knees, drawing the body down, turning the head to one side, and breathe. Let this be restorative. Some ease, some rest to drop it all down, to place what you've been holding into the earth. Let it be recycled. Old habits, old patterns, whether it's overworking, keeping yourself busy, whether it's fears of not being good enough or not being liked or well received or approved of. Let them be restful here. Not that you're getting rid of them, that you're placing them down and letting those aspects of you know that they're seen, that I see you. I see how hard you try. I see how much you care. And I respond with this compassionate awareness that these practices are to soften, to ungrip, to no longer cling. As the whole body breathes your breath, and your breath breathes your body more and more. More and more. let go. More space between each breath is more space between each thought. And in that open space, you will create new, beyond what you imagine, beyond your wildest dreams. This is the most worthy moment that there is. May you open with a deep appreciation. One more deep breath in and a deep breath out. Begin to press down into your hands, lift yourself up. You can take the pillow or bolster out of the way, bring the sit bones to your heels, the legs come together, sitting that fleshy part of your bottom on your heels, hands on your thighs, hero's pose. Hero. You are naturally your own hero. Through all the trials and tribulations, through all of the past disappointments, through all the things you've attempted that maybe didn't go in the way that you hoped or envisioned, there are lessons, there's growth, there's an enhanced capacity for you to be here with yourself. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Take that again. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing your sit bones over to one side, taking the right leg out in front of you, bending at the knee, flexing the foot. The left leg is going to come out to the side, also bending at the knee. So these 90-degree angles between your ankle, your knee, and your hip. Your ankle, your knee, and your hip. Both legs. This is deer pose. Left hand to your left hip. You're going to lift up from your left glute and sit bones so that it rotates inward and forward, and then draw it back down. So it moves forward and then draw it back down. Inhale to lift. That might feel a little bit more comfortable for you as you exhale, draw it down. Your right knee may be lifted. You can place a blanket, a block, or a book there. And the same with your back glute, your left glute. You might want to put a blanket there to support and provide some additional cushioning so that you can be more centered in both of your glutes, in both in the center of your bottom. So where, again, your tailbone is. Take your right hand and even feel for your tailbone. Feel your tailbone. It's not an area we give much attention to or ever really touch, though it is where that root is at the base of your spine that pulls up from the magic of the earth up into your system and all the way out the crown of your head. So now take your hands and arms out by your side, lift them up all the way up. Hands come together, draw it down to the center of your chest. Press the hands together, lift the elbows parallel. Now pull from the right and left hemisphere. Now, can you find that even point? Can you sit back a little bit more? You're going to feel the tightness in your hip and in your left hip flexor. That's the point. Let it be uncomfortable. Opening your awareness in the space, breathing into that sensation. You're enhancing your capacity for any distress. If there's pain, come out of it. You can absolutely skip this posture. If there's pain, come out of it. Discomfort is the purpose. So if there's discomfort, continue to stay and breathe. Notice where your attention goes. Soften with intention. Pulling up from the root, the lower belly, now into the center of your stomach, this sense of who you are. I know who I am. I like who I am. I appreciate who I am. I respect who I am. I'm determined, disciplined, courageous. I don't have to prove or try or force because I already am. Breathe. May you let your mind send those messages to your body. May your heart open as the channel to receive from those messages the essence of love and care and compassion that's embedded in those words. One more inhale. Exhale. Releasing the hands, now taking your left leg on top of the right, cow face pose. So again, if your knee is lifted, book, block, blanket, now you're going to feel that sensation move sides. So where you feel the stretch, it might be now on the opposite side of your body. Notice, lifting your hands and arms up and overhead again. Hands come together, down into the center of your chest. This time, elbows relax, shoulders relax, thumbs right into around the collarbone and into the heart. Breathe. Open heart, receptive. Forgiveness, loss and grief, change, the loss of what was, here for what is. Love. Surrounded by a loving awareness and light. You can take your hands and fingers, walk them forward. You feel deeper into the stretch, letting the head, the neck, the shoulders come down. Breathe. Deep, full cleansing breaths. Deep, full cleansing breaths. This is connection with yourself, with the moment, with the people that resonate the same wavelengths as you, who you want to be surrounded by. You are a combination of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So who do you want on your team? Who are your partners? Your support network? Even your children? How do you show up as an influential being from your most authentic nature? You naturally are a leader, not by the roles you choose or the expectations or a job description. This is your natural nature that you nurture right now. One more breath in and exhale out. Release. We'll switch sides. These incredible hip stretches. We hold so much in our hips. So the opposite leg now comes in front of you. The opposite leg now moves out to the side, bending at the knee, flexing at the feet, grounding right at that center point. Right hand can come to your right hip as you rotate it forward and then pull it back. Just a little bit of mobility. And then bring it back down. Right at the center. Can you lean back a little bit more? Even. Whole right side. Whole left side. Lift up the arms on your inhale. Hands come together. Draw it back down to the center of your chest. Press the hands together, lift the elbows parallel. Breathe. You are here as the witness. The sense of peace with any tension. Peace with this moment. Notice subtle emotions, movements as your body does exactly what it needs to do. Receptive to the benefits as you open up this channel through your throat. Your truth, your voice, how you communicate. One more breath in. Exhale out. Release the hands. And now take the right leg on top of the left. Use those props as you need. Flexing the feet, cow face pose. Inhale, reaching the arms and hands out by your side, up and overhead. Pulling all of that down, right again into your heart space. Relaxing in the elbows, the shoulders. Here. Attention to your third eye center. Can you measure the space between your right eyebrow and your left eyebrow? The space in the center of your forehead. Your intuition pulling down. Sorting through. Your heart. Down the lower belly. The root to come to form on earth. Impact. You impact simply by being you. Engaging and taking action in what most fulfills you, in your joy and what you love. Bringing the hands and fingers down, walking the body forward, relaxing in the head, the neck, the shoulders. Breathe. Pulling the sit bones back, crown of the head and fingers can move a little more forward, stretching through the length of your spine, relaxing, letting go. And breathe. One more inhale. Deep exhale. Stacking the spine to lift yourself up. Beautiful. Releasing the legs, bringing them out in front of you. Flexing the feet, stacked pose. Hands can come down by your sides or books or blocks. It feels like they don't reach the earth. So strong, determined, disciplined. You're committed to yourself right here. Commitment to your humanness, to your authenticity, to your presence in the moment. Lifting the arms out by your side, up and overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Bending at the knees. Again, lengthen from the spine to lift, and then exhale, fold into it. Feel the stretch along the back of your legs. Soften. Notice. Be here. Breathe. Deep breath in and sigh it out. Feel that vibration in the back of your throat. Inhale, exhale it out. Nice. Stacking the spine, bending at the knees, bringing the soles of the feet down onto the earth. Bench pose. Hands come back behind you. Fingers can face you or away. Your choice. Grounding down into the feet, into the hands. Reverse tabletop. Lift up. However, wherever you may be, you might be here. That's okay. Lifting up as much as you can in this moment. You're getting exactly what you need. Let that head and neck go. Inhale, opening through the throat. Exhale it out. This is the surrender. Inhale. Exhale it out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, drawing the bottom back down, bringing the legs into the body, wrapping your arms around your shins, squeezing, letting the head maybe land by your knees. Hug yourself and feel and experience all of the effects as you release. And your choice here, if you have the pillows, you want to stack them, or you have a bolster, you'll bring the bolster back behind you, bringing the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Tailbone right at the edge of your pillow and your bolster, drawing the back all the way down, which is restorative fish pose. Arms out by your side, opening through the hips. The legs do not have to be in butterfly. They can be straight out in front of you. You can keep them bent. We did a lot in and around the hips. We used our arms with our breath. We let go in the head and the neck and the shoulders, open and receptive to magnetize your abundance. Here's where you may release even more and more into conscious solitude, your inner sanctuary of safety, new experiences for your inner system, and the spaciousness in your mind to hold it. Mind, heart, body coherent. As you take care of your physical health, emotional health, mental, cognitive health, behavioral health, spiritual health. These benefits of deep rest. Maybe you count on each inhale and exhale. You may stay here for as long as you'd like. You may use this posture again and again. The benefits of opening your heart. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you feel love. May you be free. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I feel love. May I be free. Or if you'd like to come into another shape, you can move your fingers, your toes and feet, maybe bend the knees, windshield wiper your legs side to side. Oh, that can feel so good. Satisfaction, gratitude in the most subtle way. If you want to lift yourself off of the bolster or pillows and perhaps come all the way down onto your back, draw the legs into your chest, squeeze, get tight like a ball on your inhale, and then exhale, open it up, shoot it out like a star. You're 1 inch off the ground, maybe you feel that shake as you inhale, and then release. Beautiful, awakened, energized body, mind, system, even when tired. You may straighten your arms and legs up to the ceiling, rolling out through the wrist and ankles. Or if you want to move the arms and legs in opposition, a little flow. As if you're walking along the ceiling or the sky or the cloud. Or you can come to stillness. Or you can even shake and wiggle. Shake and wiggle. Feel that vibration for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, alive. You are real. You are alive. You are genuine. It is safe to connect. It is safe to receive. It is safe to have what I want and more. This is a beautiful posture, this dead bug, or if you're at a wall and you want to bring your legs up on the wall. Our emotions last on average 90 seconds when we allow them to be exactly as they are. What feeling do you tend to hold on to and repeat over and over? Is it disappointment, guilt, fear? What's the feeling behind the feeling? That is safe to feel. You have the skill to feel it without the story, without the judgment, as it is. It is an energy that moves, disperses, and transmutes into something new. The fear transmutes to love. The grief transmutes to that enlightened, unconditional joy and love, and to cherish others, yourself. Move into happy baby, bending at the knees, flexing the feet, reaching for the outsides of your feet, move side to side. Birth something new, something you want to create, offer, serve, restore. Relationships that you get to restore because you're restored. You take care of you first. And from here, you're welcome to take any other final postures or stretches. You may use any of the supports or props, drawing the body down or the legs down onto the earth whenever you're ready. As you come into your final posture, that of Shavasana, and into the state of deep rest, into the open field of miracles. And all a miracle is you in full alignment, physically, emotionally, cognitively, behaviorally, and spiritually. Your thoughts match your heart and the feeling states. Your physical body healthy, cared for, appreciated. You act in line with you, your interests, your passions, your skill set, how you want to live. And you connect with that greater universal source, energy, power within and around you, from the earth, the ground, the oxygen, the light, the water, the pure spring water. You are whole and you are complete. From the tips of your toes all the way up to the top of your head. Whole body, full body, your body. This is you, true you, here in this moment. Authentic, connected, in Shavasana. You are welcome to stay here for as long as you would like, or if you're ready to start to come back to the room, your body, noting your breath, your mind, your heart, your whole being. You can wiggle your fingers and toes, roll out in the wrists and ankles. You can take your hands and fingers and even massage along your face, your cheeks, your jaw, some gentle touch up by your ears, pulling down on your ears, or up by your eyes and eyebrows, forehead, temples. Reaching your hands and arms up and overhead, take a great body stretch, and then roll over to your favorite side, pausing in the fetal position, resting your head on your arm, honoring yourself, the practice, all the benefits of these ancient science and wisdom of these practices, and you. It's all within you. You may press yourself up to an easy seat.